Shalom Israel. Starting off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rokakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone, who I learned the truth from. And Shalom to elect out there. The title of this lesson will be Pure Wickedness. Mother leaves her children in ditch. And this goes out to you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. Once again, today's title of this lesson will be Pure Wickedness. Mother leaves her children in ditch. So I have a CBS News article and it reads, I had did that to them. Mother says she was on drugs when she killed her 4-year-old, abandoned her 1-year-old. Let's dive on into this article. It reads right here, Lake Charles, LA. A mother accused of killing one child and abandoning another along the interstate made a shocking confession to KPLC as she returned in Louisiana. Aaliyah Jack, 25, of Lake Charles, arrived from Mississippi and was booked into Calicacy Correctional Center on Saturday afternoon. Cameras caught up with her as she walked into the jail. Reporter Aaliyah, what happened to your children that day? I had did that to them. Reporter, why did you leave your baby on the interstate? She replies back, I'm not sure. I was under the influence of drugs. The reporter says, did you kill your son? And she replied back, yeah. As the outer bands of Tropical Storm Beryl rained down on southwest Louisiana on July 8, a passerby discovered the body of a young child in the water behind the Louisiana Welcome Center in Vinton. He will be identified as Legend Derrick Jack, the 4-year-old son of Aaliyah Jack. Legend's paternal grandmother, Dion Polk, described the situation as a nightmare. Polk said Legend had been living with her since May. The last time she saw him alive was when she dropped him off with his maternal grandmother to go to a funeral on July 6. When Polk went to pick up Legend, she found out Jack had run off with 2 boys. That's when she began searching for Legend, his 1-year-old brother, Kentrell, and their mother. Polk said as soon as she heard that a child's body had been found in Vinton, she had bad feeling and called 911, telling dispatchers she believed it may have been Legend. Law enforcement said they tracked Jack to Mississippi, where she was arrested on account of failure to report a missing child. Jack was found without her younger son, and the search for Kentrell began across state lines. A truck driver spotted him on the morning of July 9th, crawling toward I-10 East, a few miles from where Legend's body had been found. Calicasu Parish Sheriff Stitch Guillory called Kentrell a miracle baby. Guillory said the baby had insect bites but was otherwise okay after surviving 2 days in a ditch on the side of the interstate. Kentrell spent a night in the hospital and was placed in state care. Jack is facing charge of second-degree murder and cruelty to a juvenile, as well as 2 counts of failure to report a missing child. She's held on a $9.1 million bond. And as you see at the beginning of the topic, read again, it says, mother says she was on drugs when she killed her 4-year-old, abandoned her 1-year-old. And you can see, man, the constant wickedness of these women, this so-called Judite woman, the so-called Israelite woman, she's waxing worse and worse. You can see the wickedness in her eyes. You can look, just take a good look at it. She's like she has no light in her. She's not regretful for what she did. And the one in the middle was the one unalive. And the one on the right was the one who found the lie that was crawling along the interstate. But we're constantly seeing what? Wickedness of these women, man. It's the wickedness of these women are at an all-time high right now. It's monsters. You see women are killing their kids, leaving the kids in ditches on side the interstate. Putting their kids in ovens, unalive them, sticking them in freezers and bags. This is just horrible, terrible things that's going on right now. But these Israelite women know they're getting out of hand. These things are just terrible. All these monstrous acts these women are doing, man. Hey, the Lord's about to do a heavy judgment is coming to the so-called Israelite woman. Heavy judgment. Eve, you need to get your mind right, because a lot of things are coming down the pipeline. We already know trouble, great trouble is near. A time of what? Jacob's trouble, tribulation, a time we haven't never seen before. It's coming around the corner, man. Eve, you need to get your mind right now, because you don't, the Lord is going to put heavy judgment upon you, man. We already seen Eve is coming up what? Dismembered. She's getting shot up, stabbed up. Eve is coming up missing. All these things we were seeing, the Lord's constantly putting judgment out upon you women, man. You women need to take heed. Take heed now. Because if you do not, the Lord is going to put heavy judgment upon you. You're going to get unalive quickly by doing these monstrous acts, man. And these things are horrible we're seeing. So let's watch this quick video I have, and then we'll just dive into the lesson. Bear with me real fast.
Aaliyah, what happened to your children?
Oh, please, I don't want. It's fine.
Get right here for me. Did you leave your baby on the interstate?
Do you have anything on you that can stab me, poke me, harm me in any way?
No.
Aaliyah, what happened to your children that
Can you
day?
spread your feet for me? Can you spread your feet?
I had did that to him.
Why did you leave your baby on the
I'm gonna
interstate?
remove this from your head, okay?
Oh, okay.
Aaliyah, why did you remove your baby? Why did you leave your baby on the interstate?
Oh, I'm not sure. I was under the influence of drugs.
Did you kill your son?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna launch your arm, okay? We're gonna walk to that next door once this one opens.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, ma'am.
No.
No.
So up to that next door for me, please.
All right, so you can see right there, man, you heard her reply. She said the reporter asked her why did she kill her baby. She said she was under the influence of drugs. And you can see that's a lot of these women out here, man. Man, you so-called Judah women, y'all are monsters. Y'all straight out monsters, evil and wicked, sinister. And we constantly see these things left and right. But one thing about it is that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, hey, he's about to put heavy judgment upon you women, man. You so-called Israelite woman, if you're not getting your mind right, if you're not following the order, if you're not trying to follow your man, not trying to, let your man lead you, not trying to follow the ways of the Lord, and if you're not trying to be a virtuous woman and sincere woman, the Lord's going to get you about it, man. There's no need for you. You're rebellious, you're wicked, you're evil. You don't like to follow orders, man. You women are terrible, man. But one thing about it is that the days to come, you women, you will be going through it. A time of trouble we have never seen before. You women will be going through it, man. All these things y'all say about men in these days, the so-called model women, y'all talk shit about these good men of the Lord. Man, the Lord's going to do something to you, man. These things we constantly see it, man. It's going to increase. All these evils we're seeing, these things will get worse and worse. But one thing about these women, they're waxing worse and worse. So let's start off today's lesson in the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 3. Let's get the KJV. And it reads, even the sea monsters draw out the breasts, they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel like ostriches in the wilderness. And that's you so-called what? Israelite women out here. These women are cruel to their kids. They're disregarding them. They're killing them, leaving them inside the interstate. Killing them, putting them in bags, sticking them in freezers, sticking them in ovens. Unaliving their little ones like it's nothing. This is a terrible time we're living in. But one thing about it that the Lord said these things are going to occur. Wickedness upon wickedness is multiplying. Evils are increasing every day. Let's get this in the NLT. And it reads, even the jackals feed their young, but not my people Israel. They ignore the children's cries like ostriches in the desert. And that's plenty of point of tales, man. Our people are cruel. You so-called Israelite women, man, y'all are cruel, man. Not all, but half of these women are cruel, man. They don't give a damn about their little ones. They don't give a damn about their actions. Let's keep on moving. This is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 19, and it reads, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon. Let's read that again one more time. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 19. And it reads, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon. And that's these women today. You could look around the so-called modern woman today in the society. What? They're wicked, they're rebels, they're evil, they're harlots. They try to assert authority over man. They view themselves as superior over man. They say all the time they don't need a man, right? They're all with this feminist movement. They commit adultery. They go behind a man's back and do all type of foul and wicked things. Hopping monkey branch to monkey branch. They're all out of order. But we see as the society is coming down to the end, the society is constantly circle down the drain. These women are going to have a change of mind in these days of trouble. When all hell is breaking loose. When there's no food, there's no water, there's no resources. When the power is out. When there's a lack of men, because half of the men are going to get sent off and they're going to get picked off and die, be unalive. And only the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, which is the elect, they're going to be left standing. And one thing about it is that these women are going to see the true men of the Lord on Front Street. The Lord's going to put his men on Front Street. You see, and that's when that Isaiah 41 is going to kick in. But one thing about it is that you women, man, you women are all out of order. You see, you're wicked, you're rebellious, but judgment, heavy judgment, that great humbling is coming to you women. If you do not get your mind right, Eve, it's time to get your mind right now. And if you don't, you will get destroyed in these days to come. The Lord will get you out of it. You see? Let's read this one more time. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 19. And it reads, all wickedness is belittled to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Let's keep on moving. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12, and it reads, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing right now. The love of many is waxing cold. We've seen husbands killing their family, mothers killing their kids, killing their loved ones. You got kids killing their parents. You got constant murder, constant bloodshed, increased violence, increased criminal activity. Everything is just like a wild, wild west side. It's like a GTA game to these people. But one thing about it is that Yahweh Bashim Awashai, he's in control. Should it be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it? No, that's why we have to be what? Fearing the Lord, man, because he's in control. We have to be seeking him in these days to come. We already know these things will get worse and worse as days go by. When we approach that time of what? Tribulation. Great troubles, great suffering is coming, and these things will get worse. Let's read the NLT. It says, sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. And that's spot on right there. Let's keep on moving. This will be my last and final precept. It's a very quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. This is the book of 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 16, and it reads, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast been seen happen shall be done hereafter. Verse 17, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. As we constantly see right now, evil is increasing. Wickedness and evils are constantly multiplying. All these things we're seeing right now, we're in the last days. And we already know these things will get worse and worse. We already know, and we're facing what? A great economic collapse. You see, eventually the power will go out. All hell will break loose. Martial law is coming. You see, World War III is near. The MOTB, which is the Arthur Trip, is right at the door. Jacob's trouble is near. It's right at the door. All these things we're prophesying about day in and day out. These things are about to happen. But we're constantly seeing what evil's increasing, evil's multiplying. The love of many is constantly waxing cold. A lot of evil and sinister things are happening in these last days. Constant murder, bloodshed, increased violence, increased criminal activity. People killing their families, killing their loved ones left and right. These things we're seeing, man, it's going to get worse and worse. But one thing about it is that we have to keep trusting and believing in who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because he's in control. He's doing everything, you see. We cannot lean on our understanding. We have to trust and believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And these days to come, it's going to get very wicked. It's going to get evil. We're already in this devil's but to come down with that wrath because he knows that he had but a short time. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but when we go to the book of Revelation, chapter 12 verse 12, you can read that. We see this devil's about to come down with that great wrath. We see the society as a whole is about to collapse. We're approaching what? Civil war, civil unrest, race wars, class wars, gender wars. A lot of these things are coming down the pipeline, but we constantly want our people, you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, get right. Make no terror to turn the Lord and putting out off from day to day. Seek the Lord while is near, while he may be found. The time is now. Because one thing about, if you're not seeking the Lord, if you're not fearing the Lord, you will be destroyed in these days to come. And Eve, you better get your mind right, because Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, your true power, is but to put a great humbling upon you women. Let's read this precept one more time, then we'll close out. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 14, verse 16, and it reads, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Verse 17, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. So I hope this lesson was edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom.